Every CAT aspirant has these questions. How many mocks should I take for my CAT prep? Is there an ideal number? Should I wait for the CAT syllabus to be over before I attempt a mock? From what resources shall I take these mocks? And how do I go about analyzing them? My name is Debro Podar, and in today's episode of Catapult, I will share with you my experience of taking 35 full-length national level CAT mocks that helped me secure more than 99 percentile in the coveted CAT exam in 2020. After watching this video, you will understand the ideal number of mocks that you should take in your CAT prep and how to optimally analyze them to catapult your overall percentile. So, let's get started.
For the past year at Inside IIM, we have been conducting one-on-one career coaching sessions as counsel, short domain-specific courses as masterclasses, and university-affiliated certificate programs. Now, we are extremely excited to announce that we have a new home for all these highly rated programs in altuni.in. So, if you are looking to earn a high salary, get a promotion, switch jobs, click on the link in the description or just visit altuni.in. Thank you, enjoy the video, and don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss an update. Cheers.
One of the most common myths that all CAT aspirants have is that they believe that the CAT syllabus should be completed before attempting a mock. Well, this is absolutely not true, at least in my experience, for three main reasons actually. Number one, mocks are designed to get you into the groove of test taking. If you keep postponing that mock, then essentially you're losing out on the valuable time that you could be spending to acclimatize yourself to the CAT exam and develop test-taking strategies. Second, CAT is essentially an aptitude test. Majority of CAT questions don't require you to have an expertise over the syllabus, as most of the topics are covered till grade 10th for most students in the country. So, even without completing the syllabus, you can still do well in a mock by using your logic, aptitude, and reasoning. And lastly, mocks provide you with an excellent platform for analyzing your performance. By taking more and more mocks, you not only understand which topics in CAT are troubling you, but also figure out where your performance lies in relation to that of the other serious CAT aspirants in the country. When I began my coaching with IMS classes in May 2020, CAT used to be of 3 hours. At that point of time, I made it a habit to never miss a single mock and always ensured that I followed a couple of mandatory steps when I took every mock. Let me run you by them. I took the mocks with as much seriousness as I would on the main day of CAT, without referencing any of my notes or my phone during the test. I tried my best to take the mocks in the mornings and afternoons, that is, the same time slots when CAT is actually conducted. I wore similar kinds of clothes that I would actually wear to the test center on the final day of CAT. I always kept a bottle of water handy in order to calm my nerves in between the paper. I would use similar notepads to the ones that are actually offered in the test centers of CAT in order to complete and do my rough work. And finally, I would take every mock in a completely isolated environment at home, free from any other distractions. Through these small tactics, I was literally able to simulate the CAT environment at home by taking n number of mocks. And finally, in many intangible ways, I feel that they helped me get even more ready and confident for the final exam of CAT. Now coming to the extremely crucial bit. It is highly important for you to record your performance data of every mock that you take and spend a considerable amount of time analyzing that data. Every coaching institute's test dashboard will have the tools to help you do that. For every mock, jot down the mock exam number and the date on which it was conducted. Next, look at the total number of questions that came in the test. How many were you able to attempt? How many did you get correct and incorrect among them to determine your accuracy? How many questions were you forced to leave? And finally, what was your final score and percentile in the test? You have to repeat this process for all the sections and compile a table that shows your overall performance in the mock. After this, do 4 major activities as a part of your analysis. Understand those questions which were incorrect or unattempted because of a silly error or a calculation mistake. Identify those topics or those questions which were incorrect or unattempted because of a knowledge gap. Take a look at the provided solution method for every incorrect or unattempted question and compare whether you followed that approach. And finally, take a look at the time data to understand how much additional time you spent per question, categorized by topic and level of difficulty. Now, start plotting the performance data of your mocks as and when you take them over the course of time. In the initial stage of my preparation, when CAT pattern was still of 3 hours, I took up 9 national level SimCATs from IMS from May to September 2020. For them, I plotted a graph of overall percentile versus overall accuracy to gain some insights. I realized that I did not necessarily have to attempt a large number of questions to do well in the test. If I could maintain an overall accuracy of 73% on an average, then I stood a very good chance of scoring more than 90 percentile in the final exam based on my previous performances. Now, important insights like these helped me make the best use of my mock test taking experiences. With the change in the CAT pattern to 2 hours, announced in mid-September 2020, I knew that I had to widen my horizon. So I started taking 2 to 3 mock exams per week, mixing and matching with a range of options. SimCATs from IMS, AIMCATs from Time, BullCATs from Hit Bullseye, CAT Challenge by Arun Sharma, and All India Open Mocks by Career Launcher. All of these provided to me a perfect blend of the different types of questions that I could anticipate in the final exam of CAT, and actually helped me set a benchmark by looking at the different percentiles obtained across the mock exams of every coaching institute. I was able to understand what kind of patterns and what kind of questions can be anticipated in the main exam. Now for you, your choice of resources could be very different, and that's okay, because there's not a single resource or not a single magic number of the right number of mock exams that you should take which can help you unlock everything. Instead, a rigorous analysis suited to your needs can help you figure out what's a good reference point. For example, in a span of 8 weeks, I took up 26 different full-length national level CAT mocks across multiple sources to understand my performance in the new pattern. When I plotted my percentile data over these mocks, I realized that until November beginning, I was doing really well, consistently scoring more than 90 percentile in the mocks. However, the last month of CAT developed in me an inevitable burnout, probably because of taking too many mocks, and that's why it reflects in the graph that you see here with my fluctuating poor scores in the month of November. So what did I do? I decided to re-strategize and spaced out my remaining mocks accordingly. I also invested more of my time in envisaging different strategies and building a test-taking composure. Now, similarly, when I plotted my accuracy data over these mocks that I took up, I realized that I was getting an accuracy between 60 to 80% in general across the mocks. And this helped me set realistic targets for how much accuracy should I aim for on the final day of CAT. By the end of my CAT prep, I had collected enough relevant and sufficient information from my mock test performances to actually compare it with my final CAT 20 performance. What I didn't know then, but I do know now, is that the summarized stats from my mock tests were actually quite closely indicative or sometimes even inferior to that of my final and actual CAT 20 performance. What I want to leave you behind with is that it's not important how many specific number of mocks you are writing in your CAT preparation. That number could vary person to person, depending on their preparation status, their daily routine, or their conceptual understanding. What is more important is to analyze those mocks in the correct manner, be it 5 or 50 mocks. You can follow the approach that I have explained in this video to record, analyze, and optimize your mock test performance and be completely ready to ace the final CAT exam. I hope that my video was able to answer your questions in relation to CAT mocks. You can hit the like button and let me know in the comments below how many mock exams have you taken so far in your CAT prep. You can also check out the other episodes of my video series Catapult and stay tuned to Inside IIM for more of such exclusive content. Take care.